Yo, 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 this your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. I got my girl White Gold here with us today, and we are here with episode 2 of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, right? And this is called Superhuman Law, right? So, we did see Titania and her fighting in the, or however you say her name. If I said it wrong, excuse me. But she was basically, she is a comic book villain of someone who hates She-Hulk and just despises her and gets on her nerves. So like, her breaking in, that character that broke into the courtroom and did like the air kick, which some people hated it, but they're just being, you know what I'm saying? But I really enjoyed the last episode, you know.
Me too. That was a great pilot episode.
Like the whole Captain America, you know, at the end, that shit crazy. Like
she trained, but she really didn't need to train. That was cute. But she's like, she still needs. I mean, it's still going to be kind of hard to necessarily help her with certain things because Bruce never been through it, and it's different. Their experiences are completely different. Like, so I'm excited to see.
It'll be interesting. Now I think that we made it past the first episode. Maybe now we'll kind of. Start getting into it. This time frame does kind of remind me of WandaVision. Mm-hmm. If you don't remember how some of those first episodes are really short and then they got longer, then some were short, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting WandaVision vibes. And I do think this show is WandaVision level. That first episode was really, really good. Yeah. And for just a sidebar from some things here with this, there's been a lot of backlash with She-Hulk. Especially from the fanboys, and I was talking to Dizzy earlier about it, and I think the fanboys just need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I think fanboys of Star Wars, Marvel, DC, I think all of you guys need to fucking go home. I know that that's your escape and your getaway, but I think you guys dig 2 feet too deep in a lot of these films, and half of you guys wouldn't even understand the shit that comes out of your mouths. Someone in the comments left a paragraph about how this is not She-Hulk, and I'm sorry, my guy, no offense to you, but I could care less about how you feel about She-Hulk, okay?
And really it is because, like, we've been through, like, the comic as the story's been told, kind of, you know, and kind of the similarities and things between the actual comic book and the show from the first episode. So, I mean, what more? Because it's not going to be, it's like a book, it's like a movie rendition of a book. It's not going to end the exact same. It's not going to be the exact same story-wise. You know, there's going to be a few things that are changed and different because it's visual. It's not, you're not reading it.
And it's in this day and age. Which
like, what more do you want?
It has to be relatable, okay? They know this is what they want. The fanboys want every superhero movie to look like the Batman.
The exact. No.
They want it to look like the Batman. They want it to be 3 hours long. They want to have all this exposition. They want to get all this stupid crap and whatever, like, which makes no sense, okay? Cinema is to broaden our horizons and explore our imaginations.
It's gonna be different.
Okay? And it needs to be different. It needs to be different. And I appreciate every single thing that they've given us in phase 4 while you guys were crying and all upset, and I was saying, look, I love phase 4. I love everything that they've given us. You guys are just big fat whiny babies, and you got your always got to show your fanboyness. And a lot of people have been going at different people about She-Hulk, and I don't appreciate it. And if you think that shit gonna fly over here on this channel, that shit's not gonna fly, bro. We're not even gonna acknowledge the fact of what you're doing. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. But don't come at us or tell us that this isn't She-Hulk because this isn't it. I don't care about that. What that whole paragraph is not the rules on She-Hulk for life. You didn't even create this fucking character. So I don't even know why people are going at people for liking what they like and loving what they love. They're hating people for loving something. I enjoy sitting here with her and reacting to these shows and getting a feel for a character that is brought from the comic book, okay? I know some people, you know, kind of like the Hulk. They wish that the Hulk was more like the movie that we just watched. They want him to be strong and ruthless and but sometimes you're not going to get that with Marvel. They're never going to give you the things that you expect. People thought that they were going to give Spider-Man an origin story. No, they threw him in Civil War. That's why they're not giving Fantastic Four an origin story, because everybody knows the origin story, okay? So before we get into this, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up, all right? Make sure you guys are leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you guys are hitting subscribe and tapping that notification bell. That way, when we do a video just like this, you all will get it first, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the second episode of She-Hulk, all right? I'm Fireworks. This is White Gold, and this is Snooper's Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we back.
Snooper's gonna snoop, Snooper's gonna snoop, Snooper's gonna snoop, bitch, bitch.
Sketches show a stunning scene from the Metropolitan Courthouse today. Influencer Titania
So that's not comic book.
panic while fleeing.
Titania.
That's not comic book?
Titania.
Oh.
That's her name.
And she's been identified as Deputy District Attorney Jennifer Walter.
We go live now to an eyewitness.
Can you tell us about what you saw today?
Turn into a Hulk, like a chick Hulk.
Like a chick Hulk? A She-Hulk?
She-Hulk. She-Hulk.
No, that's for somebody called. Can't possibly be what they're calling me.
Lady Hulk, Girl Hulk, She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk,
Lady Hulk.
Girl Hulk.
Chick Hulk. Just go Hulk. Yeah. She's like,
Yeah,
bruh.
just do it. Go ahead and do it. Look. Wow.
That name better not stick. It's so dumb. I can't even derivative of the Hulk.
That's a pretty dumb name, too.
That drink looked nasty, but she taking them back, boy.
It's probably bourbon. Looks like
It's
bourbon.
unsportsmanlike to suddenly debut superpowers just to drum up publicity.
Really don't feel like talking about it.
Nepotism. You knew it.
Oh my god.
Damn, so he
Not
really hating on her?
nepotism.
He hating on her.
Some guy just gave me both of these drinks for free because you're a superhero.
I'm not.
I wouldn't drink those. Test them. Look at them. Something.
You right. Turn it up
Vigilante,
like
that is for
some shit.
billionaires
Oh,
and
it's a martini. It's
narcissists
clear.
and adult or.
Could be an Avenger.
Do the Avengers offer healthcare? Maternity leave, a pension? Are they even paid?
Here's the thing, though.
Not anymore. Ever since Tony died.
Could you go back to Jen?
Instead of Hulk Jen.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
Damn, yeah, she's drunk. She's drunk. She has to go back to Hulk.
Yeah.
Hey, this is comedy.
Oh yeah, we did.
GOK and Agent in
no.
this trial because you, as your...
That is not what I call it. Me. But I don't have a better name for it yet, but that's not it.
Okay,
Bro, she's tipsy, trying to have a business conversation. This is comedy.
in your favor.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Like, let them get hit in the face with a desk, bleeding out all over the courtroom floor?
No, you did the right thing. No, Jen, I'm sorry. I have to let you go.
Hold on, what?
This makes you a liability for the...
What? How you gonna fire She-Hulk?
Ain't no way.
Hey, why would... Well,
They about to get the backlash.
it's their loss. Like, what
Yeah.
kind of...
Hey, Fuzzball, just checking in on you. I'm here if you want to talk a little bit more. Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. I love it.
Fraction in court. We're not prepared to offer you.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow. So it's like she can't get hired
Yeah.
because... What? Maybe... Oh, well, in a sense, maybe she can relate to mutants again, you know? Like,
Right.
this is, in a sense, still setting up for, like, you know, people not liking mutants. Scared of even her.
They're not scared. They just don't want the distraction or whatever it is in the
I mean, that
in
part.
court.
Wait, what?
Come on, seriously.
Hold on, what did that say?
Sorry.
I think that said, what did it say? That said something about metal claws. Hold on, I'm gonna run this back. I don't ever do this, but we run this back. Hold on.
What?
See, look, man fights with metal claws in bar brawl.
Come on.
That's Wolverine.
That is Wolverine.
That's Logan.
I'm weak.
No.
Don't be
Bro,
like
you
dinner.
see, do you see her screensaver? It's Captain America's ass.
Mom, Dad, I'm here.
Hi,
There you go.
Hi. You shouldn't have.
I'm weak, so these are her parents. I forget where he's from. I ain't seen him in a long time.
no one's going to bring it up.
Hi, everybody.
You got fired. Chad.
Fuck
Damn.
Chad.
Damn, he said don't bring it up.
Chad.
She already feels like complete crud.
It's okay, Dad.
Promoted to manager over at the Best Buy.
Fuck.
You're all right.
Okay, good for him. Why not?
Arrows of his. I mean, does he go around and collect them when he's done?
Melanie is a stylist, you know. She could help you.
So back to Hawkeye. It's pretty hazardous.
Okay, so now that they think that she's just a big superhero, that she
What?
know
What?
Hawkeye and shit.
That was just an excuse to check in with you. How you doing, kiddo?
I'm okay.
Really?
No, I'm not okay, but I'm okay being okay. Because it just sucks, you know, like I thought.
He said, yeah.
Well.
But it's just like, I hate that it got revealed in this way. Like, but I wasn't gonna just let those people get hurt. No. What kind of person would that make me doing the right thing? Like, I get fired for saving people, and now.
Bruce told you. Yeah. This is what you're gonna go through.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, it's gonna be okay. This isn't even the first, and you didn't destroy a city.
He has a point. Hulk did fuck up the city.
The thing that you were dreading happened, but look, you're still standing.
And so was the city.
Moving on.
Wow. She's got good parents. I love it. I love that connection. That's heat.
Another one, Jen?
I'm balling on a budget now.
Thanks, I feel it. She said, nah, I'm balling on the budget.
May I buy you a drink?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess.
He said, yeah, he already knew what's up.
I'd like to offer you a job.
Oh.
Is this a joke?
A winning case against us. Before I had it declared a mistrial, of course.
Damn, so she's going to have to work for them? That's not bad.
So, I would like you to come work for us.
You got me fired, now you want to hire me.
To be head of a new division.
I accept.
So maybe she's going to represent the superheroes.
Okay, but is that the same
or the villains?
Law firm from Daredevil?
I'm not for sure.
Because they have a bunch of letters too, don't they?
I don't remember.
It's mixing together. I feel like it's mixing together.
It might be.
More and more eccentric superhumans are coming out.
I feel like it is because old girl worked there. Ain't that where she worked at?
I'm not for sure.
The face of it at work and in court as the She-Hulk.
So she got a job to be
as She-Hulk though.
To be represent, I think, villains or superheroes or super metahumans or whatever they want to call them. When she has to be She-Hulk to do it. Damn.
Oh shit.
We are the.
Damn. Well, they I guess they got the hots for her. I think she looks good though.
She does.
Human Law.
God, is this why they hired me?
Superhuman Law. So that's what she's gonna be representing. Oh, look, there's comic books in there.
But I'm curious. What do you think about it?
She ain't got no shoes on.
Agnostic.
Interesting.
I kind of get this weird Michael Jackson vibe from the lighting of this episode for some reason. Like, see, that looks good right there, but like in that other shot, it looked weird.
Why are you in Hulk form? That is a look.
I just found out the only reason they hired me.
I think it's getting us. Are you kidding? Big ass windows.
Yes.
A fully.
Damn, yeah, she's hyped for that.
Mini fridge, shit.
I mean, this is normal, but this is very fancy.
I'm gonna work.
Yeah, and you're making enough money where you can do that now.
Good point.
Yeah, she has a good point.
Yeah.
Definitely has a good point.
Oh, I'm Jennifer Walters.
I made you guys a welcome basket.
Oh.
A map to the best bathroom for pooping.
That's good shit there.
Yeah.
Hey, it's funny, but it's good shit. I need somebody like that on the team.
Because he hates the cold. I mean, just tell him.
Mr. Holloway, I'm so excited to be here. For case you want to assign
Your
to me.
Your first case is the parole of Emil
Blonsky.
The Abomination. Here we go.
I am very familiar with Mr. Blonsky, sir.
So you know there's a lot of
Fuck, she fought his ass.
She didn't.
No, she didn't. He did.
The publicity alone is.
Hulk did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I can't represent him, sir. I have a serious conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Why?
I'm not comfortable taking this case. I would much prefer to be assigned.
If you don't take the case, then you don't have a job here.
Damn, so then she can get fired just like that.
Again.
Whoa,
she got us some shoes.
Can't come in like that.
She's in the Department of Damage Control.
Walk through.
Yeah, she thought it was gonna do something to her.
Yeah.
She didn't want to Hulk out.
Step past the yellow line. Do not touch the glass separating you and the prisoner. I guarantee your safety. Do you accept these conditions?
Yes.
You cannot guarantee her safety. Unbelievable. And she has to sign it.
Of injury or death, please indicate who we should notify.
It's that bad.
Never let your guard down. The prisoner is a very...
Sin fatherly internet, nice kid.
Ma'am, this is a prison.
She's laughing.
This is a prison, man. He had a reminder room. This ain't no joke.
Wow. That's crazy. He damn near looks the same from the fucking movie.
He does.
He maybe just looks
Just a little older.
Just a little older.
Mr. Blonsky, I was expecting...
Abomination, right?
Ah.
Sorry about that. You won't be seeing much of it.
Damn. Scared the shit out of her. Scared the shit out of me, too.
Does that mean that you can't turn into the Abomination anymore, or you won't?
No, not to. I'm simply Emil now. Russian-born, British-raised, on loan.
Oh my gosh, he's hilarious. I like him as a funny guy more than I do him as trying to be a serious badass.
I was under direct orders from your government.
But then you went on that wasn't sanctioned.
Because they pumped me full of that super soldier serum.
Yeah, they did do that.
Highly decorated soldier. You know, sent on a mission to a threat. And I thought I was the good guy, you know?
Huh.
That's facts. When you're looking at it,
it is.
When you're looking at it from his perspective, it does look like he was on the good side and not on the bad side.
Very threat. Your cousin is held up as some kind of...
They pumped him with soldier serum, super soldier serum.
The parole board's gonna need to know that you feel...
I think that what I'm looking at on her face is I think that she's starting to, like, maybe in a sense relate to some of this because she knows that's not right. Like, yeah. I think her sense of lawyer and justice is kind of kicking in.
That's all from the heart, Jen. Look, I just want to live in peace on a large piece of property purchased for me by my 7 soulmates. Think you can help?
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Man, she really don't know if she's going to help him or not.
She really don't know.
Expect to hear your decision by the end of today.
Well, she's going to have to make that decision sappy.
Buzzball.
Bruce, hey,
Okay, so she's going to have to explain this to Bruce.
Yeah, but part of the deal is I have to take on Emil Blunt's client, and I couldn't do that without talking to you first.
Okay,
I mean, it does talked about that before, and you're always saying that
talk.
And I'm not falling for an actor here.
Yeah, he can't get it out. He can't get it out.
Don't feel comfortable with it.
I think you're calling me to tell me you're taking the job.
I'm calling you to...
That's great, Jen. You should. Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter.
Good.
That fight was so many years ago. I'm a completely different person now. Literally.
Literally a completely different person.
That's crazy. That's hilarious. Unbelievable.
It's not easy going public. What'd they end up naming you anyway?
She-Hulk? Don't even.
It's ring to it. She-Hulk, attorney at law.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
That's where they got it from him.
Hell yeah.
I'll be careful.
Mm-hmm.
You coming to LA anytime soon?
Yeah, probably not for a minute. I got some things I gotta take care of.
He's on the way to freaking Sakar.
Holy shit. So they're really, really going to go for this World War Hulk movie.
He's really on the way to Sakar.
That's going to set up either the World War Hulk movie or his wife or his son. One of the two. But that's crazy.
Attorney after shocking footage leaked showing the Abomination participating in a fight club after having somehow escaped from prison.
Oh, that sucks.
He escaped from prison. No, it's over.
Wait a minute. So, hold on. I got to think it for a second.
He escaped
But hold on. So
prison.
that tells us that this is going on during Shang Chi. If he escaped from prison just now.
4K is thing nobody does.
Chid.
But you still need it. But I don't know what I'm doing down here.
Just keep turning.
I'm tired.
She's holding it up with one finger.
Yeah. 2.
Oh, yeah.
Drop it down.
Okay,
Drop it down.
okay.
Good.
Do not touch these wires again.
No.
I could have done that.
There you go. Yo, watch out.
She lucky she didn't smack you, boy.
This seems a little excessive.
She got 6 of them.
Do that. Yep. Okay.
All right, you guys, welcome back. That was She-Hulk episode 2, Superhuman Law. So what did you think?
I think it was too short of an episode. I wanted more, but it's okay because, we'll get that next week. But we're getting more story, or like not necessarily story, but like we saw how she got fired and couldn't get rehired anywhere. And now she got hired as the Hulk. And as the Hulk. She-Hulk, and she's representing Blonsky. That's a good twist. But now, like, fuck, it's so much because who else is she gonna have to represent? Where, you know, what's gonna happen on Sakaar? Like,
oh, I know where they're going with that. I'm just kind of shocked.
no, I mean, what's gonna, like, I just want to know, like, within the show, are we not gonna see Hulk anymore because he's on Sakaar or on the way to Sakaar?
Who knows?
And then, you know, we're getting more cameos supposedly. So this was a good filler episode. Trying to get more. It was a filler, I feel like, because she just got hired. You know, it was just kind of a setup for next week to see how she's gonna represent Blonsky and what's gonna happen and shit like that. She said her plan is 100%. So we'll see.
I don't know if we go through with the Blonsky case. I don't know. I thought
now he done escaped. Fuck.
I thought it was pretty dope because it's like, in a sense, that clip of Abomination, in a sense, kind of tells us where this is. So this show might do something different. You know, it, like you say, it's like a filler, like maybe not in a sense of She-Hulk, but in a sense of connection.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people have been crying about, oh my God, what does this mean? And what is this doing? And what does this mean? And why did they do this? And why did they do it? Well, now you're getting some answers in some sense. You know, Kamala's a mutant, and Shang Chi, this apparently She-Hulk was going on during Shang Chi. So maybe this even happens before Kamala, obviously. Or I have to look at
around the same time.
I have to look at the timeline. But right now, Shang-Chi and She-Hulk is going on at the same time.
Okay.
Because if he left, I guess, after she talked to him, then that means Wong came and got him.
Because think about this. On the side of her thing in the news thing, it was talking about how Wolverine was fighting in a bar.
But that could mean...
So that was in the news at the same time as she was looking for a new job.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think that necessarily means Wolverine from the past. I think that means Wolverine, in a sense, being in the background in the MCU. Remember I told you they was probably going to do that Patch story where Wolverine impersonates someone else. He impersonates, it's a comic story about Wolverine called Patch, where he basically is known by somebody else because they've killed all the X-Men and he wants to lay low, so he goes by a different name.
Right.
But he's still the Wolverine. They said they was going to adapt that story.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, maybe he's like on the low because maybe in a sense in the MCU they're going to not make it. They're not in the MCU they're going to not make it so that mutants are dead. They're going to make it as no one really knows yet.
Right.
And so he's going to be on the low, known as something else until, you know, they might do it adapted that way. So I think that was in a sense setting up for, you know, maybe just kind of in the background, there is a Wolverine, there is, you know, mutants. Remember, and I think anything with damage control right now is basically setting up mutants. I think damage control is going to end up be the, you know, what maybe even eventually creates the business or the group of people that create the Sentinels. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like Kamala and them. The same people from the DC they were questioning Spider-Man and Zendaya and them in Spider-Man No Way Home. So they just hate these, you know, superhumans. They just don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And I think eventually, you know, that's going to set up the X-Men population because, in their world, that's a lot of their story is that, you know, normal humans don't, you know, the world is torn on whether, you know, mutants should, you know, be accepted or they should get rid of them or you should be scared of them or, you know what I'm saying? So I thought this episode was pretty cool. I think that for me, it gave me just the right amount of setup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we did get to relate with her about her getting fired, her, you know, kind of going through what Bruce told her that she would go through as a superhero in a sense. And for us, we've seen a lot of superhero stories. A lot of times, you know, that's one of the things that gets in the way is when you try to do the right thing and, you know, you end up getting the wrong end of the stick.
Right.
But her representing Blonsky was perfect setup for him being because I didn't know if this was after Shang-Chi or before, but this is during. So like it makes sense now that this is going on, and probably the next episode we'll understand. The next episode will probably have Wong in it, because Wong is the one who was with the Abomination or fighting against him, and then after he beat him, remember he opened up another portal, and they were going back to where She-Hulk and Blonsky was, which is what's crazy. The room that they were in, Wong and Abomination leave the fight scene in Shang-Chi and go back to the place that we just watched. You just have to go back and see in Shang-Chi. Just go back and like watch that clip in Shang-Chi. That's why when I saw the little TV thing that said, I was like, oh, so this is going on there, and that connected it. So I like that. 25 minutes, not cool, but you didn't have to give me a lot, but you didn't rush it, and you connected some shit. I think now, this makes sense, like, because, all these superheroes are building even around her. Now, but we're seeing it from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when Kamala's story pertains to this, but we do know that this and Shang-Chi is going on at the same time. Right. So we got Titania, Shang-Chi, Abomination, you got Hulk, you got She-Hulk, and then eventually you get Kamala, maybe Kamran. More and more of these, Spider-Man, and there was 3 Spider-Man, and then you had all their villains. So you're just seeing all these meta-humans. They're just superhumans. It's just so many, you know what I'm saying? In the world, it's happening fast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real fast. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like in comparison to Marvel, now, like those were real superheroes. Like when we look back at Iron Man and Cap, like their story, they talk about them like, oh my God, like even, she talks about Captain America, like, he was a superhero. He was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this new age of superheroes, they don't really look at themselves as like superheroes yet. Right. They're just kind of like superhumans, and you know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit different than the Avengers. Like people like the US citizens in the world knew of the Avenger team. You know what I'm saying? Like no one really knows about, Kamran and Kamala and the Red Daggers and the Newer Power and She-Hulk and Titania and any other characters that they bring in down the road. Because Titania, again, like I said, is, like not necessarily a main antagonist, but she literally hates She-Hulk in the comic books. So it's dope that, and
she was her first fight.
And on social media, they had like She-Hulk posters up, and they had her as the actress go up and like spray paint lips over her face and stuff like that. So I thought, it's dope. I like how they're playing on this. You know what I'm saying? So you all let us know how you feel about the second episode of She-Hulk, all right? You let us know. And if you got some info, let me know too. Like, does Miss Marvel take place during this, or timeline wise?
And let me know about that law firm. Is that the same law firm in Daredevil? I feel like it is. I can't place it, but I feel like it is. So
it might end up how we see Matt down the road.
Exactly, and that's why I put it together, and I feel like it's the same. So let me know.
Yeah, let us know. All right. So before we get out of here, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up. All right. Make sure you guys are leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you guys are hitting subscribe and tapping that notification bell. That way, when we do a video just like this, you all will get it first. All right. So make sure you guys are staying tuned to the channel. We got the Equalizer on the way. More Daredevil, of course. And September is almost here. And it is almost my birthday month. On my birthday, I'll be doing a movie marathon all day of probably some of my favorite movies. I'll drop that list later on down the road, but
follow us on Patreon and Twitch. Those are both down. The links are down in the comments or in the description.
Yeah,
right?
Go ahead and follow us there. Yep. You dig? And we got, I think finally, we're gonna go ahead and do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So make sure you guys are staying tuned to the channel, all right? I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snooper's Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. And we out.
Snoopers gonna snip, Snoopers gonna snip, Snoopers gonna snip. It's not your bitch.